All right, guys. So we already had NFP. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Make sure we are live. All right. Welcome, guys. Okay. Mark has some damage. Um, my mouse. NFP has just pushed price higher, way higher. So break it down from the top. Let's break it down from the top. else? Let's do. Take a few things from the chart. Let's break it down from the top. 4-hour chart. Make it easy. Let's look at the long-term view. Well, I'm looking at the long-term perspective. All right, cool. So this is my long-term charts here. So we're gonna go from the weekly chart. Okay, from a weekly basis, right? What we've seen in price. Let me erase this. I don't know why I have alerts here. Alerts on this one. Okay, cool. So from a weekly basis, if you look to the left of the chart, right? That's S&P. It was wrong. Okay, sorry guys. This is the NASDAQ. Let's go back to the weekly chart on the NASDAQ. That's what we're trading at, NASDAQ only. So let me expand the weekly chart here. All right, so on a weekly basis, please pay attention. When we started the week, we had this weekly fair value gaps. Look at the orange lines, ignore everything else because the orange lines come from a weekly time frame. For me, that's how I mark it up. We had this fair value gap in here, right? And then we had this fair value gap in here. I mentioned that price starting the week. I mentioned how price can go in here, and probably play ping pong between this fair value gap and then this fair value gap. So again, we've had price deliver in here, and it looks like it wants to now start delivering here. So again, on a weekly basis, this stuff still looks bullish. Nothing has changed, just that we have this fair value gap to overcome if we're to continue going higher. Daily chart. Daily basis, I was keeping it in perspective, this volume balance. Extend that out. You can see how price, kind of just dance around the area. Now we're going back above it. Maybe we can use that support and go higher. But I think for more details, I'm going to go on the 4-hour chart. But so the daily chart, you look at just the green lines. We have this level here, which is like the bodies of the last up close candles before we had this drop. So I'm really watching to see if we can, and also the fair value gap here on the daily chart goes without saying. Space here, and kind of extend it out so you can see it. Or you see that? So I'm already traded in there. Already traded in there. Right here on Thursday last week. The price dropped into a weekly fair value gap on the lows. Weekly fair value gap lower. So, question is, if this is to remain bullish, are we going to work our way to these highs? All right. That's a question I have. It's 1 4-hour chart, which gets close with the price. So from 4-hour basis, look at how this fair value gap here. See how price dropped from here? I extend that all the way out, right? This fair value gap between this candle's low, this candle's high. Look how price used that for support over here, and use it for support. And now we're pushing away. So at this point, these highs here are on jeopardy, in my opinion, right? And they lay right below that weekly fair value gap. Like this orange line, the weekly fair value gap's low. The high of that weekly fair value gap is here. So the fact that we have these highs here, that hovering right above it, I won't be surprised if price spikes in there, especially if, see this 4-hour candle here? This 4-hour candle in the next 35 minutes. So I won't be pressing the button. I won't be rushing to press the button. So this candle closes in 35 minutes, right? And this candle can close outside this fair value gap. And we get some type of pullback, maybe to this level here, this daily volume imbalance. I'll be happy to take buys to run up higher in price to perhaps take out these highs right here. So I'm watching this candle, see how it closes. Already, I'm still intrigued more about these highs. I think these lows, we can probably visit them later. I don't know when, but we can visit them later. Unless this candle just starts wicking very aggressively, then that'll be a different story. But the way it stands, we're close to 9:30 opening. Unless this candle starts dropping super hard, then these lows can be revisited later. So what I'm looking for on the 4-hour chart, do we close like this above this fair value gap? If we do, these highs are more intriguing to me. 1-hour basis. I mean, that's about it, So I'm just watching price. It's Friday. I really did a great job in the markets. It's NFP Friday, so you want to take it light today. So just watching. If something comes up, I will press a button, but I'm not really in a hurry, if that makes sense. So that's the business on a high time frame basis. And then if you look at the S&P for a second, make it quick because 9:30 opens around the corner. S&P just trading simply into a weak fair value gap, and nothing is bearish here. Looks like ones go higher. Look on S&P just drop lower. Took out this liquidity pool. Look at this 4-hour fair value gap. Look at how price dropped in there, respected it, and now we're pushing higher. Obviously, that this fair value gap to contend with, but I think these highs up here are kind of too smooth. There's just nothing, in my opinion, stopping price from going higher on the S&P 500. Daily charts, yeah, I think these highs easily could get targeted on S&P. So we're gonna watch to see if that happens today. We get our focus on the NASDAQ. So I don't know how long I'll be here with you guys because today I'm not really. It's Friday, dude. Like counting my wins, calling it the day. No, y'all. Let's wait. I need to put like cold water on my face or something. Like, let's do this. 15-minute chart, and so 5-minute charts. 5 minutes to the right. Yeah. So again, unless 9:30 really breaks us down aggressively, then I mind these lows are getting visited a different day. Again, this arrow here is also the weekly open. So we have a lot of fair value gaps in here that on a 15-minute basis, if price starts dropping lower, but this fair value gap right here, they'll probably act as an area for support. So mentally, even if I wanted to sell, like I just could, like even if I tried, price might even drop here, and then find some support within this fair value gap here. All right. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. I'm gonna delete this items on my chart, but watch this fair value gap here. All right, 9:30 opening is upcoming. Let's see how we look on a regular trading hours. Regular trading hours, we close right here today. So I'm gonna draw a line. 6. Look where we open. Huge gap in price. So that's how it looks on regular trading hours. So how it opened. Shade this red if I like to see. Erase. Change it to black. All right, put it right here. Slight drop. So this 9:30 opening, this is the reaction we have. Nothing super exciting. We can drop into this fair value gap here. It'd be crazy if that 4 count turns to a huge wick and just drops lower. That'd be sick. That would be really sick. Another drop expected here. I mean, price just pushing lower. It'll be very funny. If price really comes all the way down, that'll be sick. That'll be wild. Price wants to push on. I was watching price. I'm not gonna speak a lot today. Just gonna watch what price wants to do. I don't feel like talking today. Unless something significant pops up, but we're just watching price here. Observe and see how we want to make our way higher. I'm gonna push higher from here. I missed my entry if I'm being real with you. Definitely missed my entry. Maybe contrast kind of trade on this thing. Wow, that was an aggressive move lower. You want to see that. Here. Here. Good. All right, this is gonna be a loss. Over. Try to get it early. Let's let it breathe. I want to see executions right now. Futures off. I was moving so quick on it. Time. And this time I'm gonna put our stop loss right here. I'm getting this trade a little early. Let's see. Watch this one really closely on the second chart. I just want to see it continue to push higher. I think those 1 hour highs are in jeopardy. If I was to really show you what I'm looking at here, 5-second chart for a second. Hard to show. It's hard to show this joint, so I don't like. Cool. My hand's literally on the trigger just because getting it on a lower time frame, super low time frame. My thought was gonna do its thing, but there's certain things if I see in price, I'm just gonna get out before it even hits my stop loss. These are one of the markets where this guy's trying. I don't care for this trade, to be honest with you. I think he's gonna take off, but let's keep watching. If it doesn't want to stick itself, just stick it out. I don't care. It's taking too long. I'm gonna get out this one. All right, guys. I just took very minor losses. I'm just trying to see if prices will go higher first. At this point, I'm just gonna sit back and watch price. I was trying to be very, very. We're at the high, so let me wait for some type of retracement. Flight's just gonna take off. So at this point, I'm just gonna let it take off without me. Like I feel like it's not going to. For some reason, we have this fair value gap here, up here, and we have this new daily opening gap highs, these levels here that can act as support. That's what I was trying to get in there. But it's taking too long to move. So perhaps it just drops lower. So let's go back to watch something that we can actually see, because obviously that 5-second chart, there's a lot going on there right now. So it'll just be not do too much. I'll really just pressing buttons, just press buttons. Let's see. Because I know I can get it back. And the risk reward was there, so I'm just gonna chill out. Don't want to be trigger happy today. I want to see maybe we can drop a little bit further. This again, the market opened up here and create its low. So, and to be frank, it's hard to read here. What I'm just trying to do is catch. What I'm trying to do is catch that move, aggressive move higher. So I didn't want the market to move without me. So I was trying to get in on a super low time frame. In reality, we're better off seeing some type of like one retracement. Honestly, let's actually wait till 10 o'clock. I want to see how that 4-hour candle closes. See if it closes outside of that fair value gap I mentioned earlier. So at this point, no trades on the table. Just watching price. Okay. Fridays, especially NFP, we could be give me what you made Fridays. So one of my accounts already requested a payout, so I'm not touching the one that you saw that ran up to 8,000. Already requested a payout on that one, so I'm just waiting on that to come in. The other accounts are like around the $2,000 mark. That's what I'm trading today. For top step accounts. I'm also funded with Apex, but that's another conversation. I'm funded 250,000 Apex as well. So on that account, I'm just being patient. There's nothing here, if I'm being honest. I was just trying to get in on the lower time frame scale. But once time starts, when the market starts taking forever to play out, you just want to get out. I'm gonna make it run lower. Another push lower is coming. Get that 5-minute chart. It's probably gonna take out those lows. Got 15 more minutes till it's 10 o'clock. We'll see if we see anything there. So far, I can see this 5-minute dropping a little bit more. Friday, like it's gonna be a hard read. So if you're in there over leveraging, at this time, you're not doing it right. Even myself, I should even put a trade on because there's really nothing here. There really is nothing. I'm better off waiting to 10 o'clock, see what they want to do with this price because it's already up here. I think those highs on the 1 hour chart could be a target for sure. What question do they want to do today? I'll be honest, I'd rather take it short. I'm not saying, but I'd rather just be bearish on this market overall. It's probably not coming to play on Monday. Today, I don't know. We're just gonna keep watching. But I can see sell off coming right here. Yep, sell off right here. Everyone's pushed it to a demo account. Just trade that shit today because I'm gonna try one more thing here. Here, and it's one of those days. I'm telling you, today I will not be surprised if I get chopped up. I just feel it. It's one of those days. You get chopped up, spat out, and I know it. So I'm better off not pressing the button, but I just don't care. Very, very light risk. Once you just get one push lower below those 5-minute lows, it's real bullish. Okay. Just gonna get out this joint again. Where's my mouse? There's nothing here. Still maintain. Very nothing. See, I'm getting chopped up, screwed up. It's nothing here. And now it wants to push lower. Oh, there goes that push. Look at a 5 second chart. So to push you guys not I'm seeing, but let me just see what I'm looking at here. Here. This is so I don't know why on this chart. Show the 5 second chart. It's all jacked up. Let's do this instead. I'm going to delete on this chart. Hopefully it doesn't delete on both charts. Cool. Okay. So all we did, while I was watching with this fair value gap here and this breaker, I had my stop loss above it. It would have still knocked me out. But I was expecting just one more push lower. We got that. But it's nothing like, it's really nothing significant. These are all like very, very, price just ugly here. It's probably gonna drop again right here. This is fair value gap and price. There we go. Drop again. Try another sell here. No, this market, you see, it's like, if you want to try anything today, it is not trying to give it to you. Try one more time. This is what if they just take price all the way down lower. That's just what I'm asking myself now. Like, what if they just do that? Just what if? If we can go below here, that would be great. Stop loss here. I think that 4 hour chart, we still have 7 minutes left, but I think that 4 hour chart might turn to a wick. I have an interesting feeling that they might just want to drive this all the way lower below here. It's a far-fetched thought process, but hey. Remember, this drive up here happened from NFP. So what if traders, like mentally what I'm thinking about is like, everyone wants to be bullish now. And what if just come all the way back down and say, no, those lows I mentioned earlier, they might just take them out today. Like I'm really looking at a 4 hour candle, it might turn to a huge wick. You might get target these lows. Target these lows. It could have come all the way. What if we come all the way down from here? So depending on how if we move with speed here, then that'll determine if we're really gonna smash every single low. No, we didn't smash yesterday. Because everyone saw a gap up higher in price. That's another thing. That 4 hour candle might turn to a huge wick. It'd be super interesting. Turns to a huge wick, we're going lower. And this is exactly what's happening here. Let's see. It will be a tough battle to take out all of these lows. Like it really would be. So we're on a 15-minute fair value gap. So again, this price just needs to keep, if it wants to go lower, it needs to be moving with speed. If it starts doing too much consolidation, then this could easily just be a retracement to then take us higher again. I want to see this move with speed. For our candle, it looks like it wants to turn to a wick, a huge wick. That's quite interesting if we see that. So I have 3 more minutes for that candle, 4 minutes for that candle to close on the 4-hour chart. If that turns into a wick, that's a problem. We are going to go super low. So let's see if we can slice through here like butter. I wouldn't want to see too much consolidation here. It's crazy. We're going for the lows. I think we're going for the lows, guys. So I already chopped myself up in here, so it's not really. I wasn't expecting this huge movement, if I'm being real. But let's just see if we can close outside this fair value gap. Oh yeah. So this could be problematic. This fair value gap here in price could be super problematic. I just don't see that being a problem right now. I mean, it can be. I mean, just not talk too much. But that 4-hour candle I was mentioning, it looks like it's turned to a huge wick. And if that's the case, the lows that we did not take out from earlier, from yesterday, could just be a target. NFP is a ridiculous day. So what if it just literally, my mind is now telling me, what if it just slices through all of this, just drops all the way lower and takes out these lows right here. So I'm going to try and hold for those prices. But I want to see an aggressive, prices keep on moving aggressively. See if we can run below here. That'll be sick. Make our way all the way down here. But be aware we are in again this huge 50-minute fair value gap here. So ideally, you want to see price close beyond that. If it does, I'll be more confident. So I'm taking it back to the 5-minute chart. But what I'm thinking now is all these lows are in jeopardy. Let's see how this looks on a regular trading hour basis for a second. All we had is a huge gap up. I don't know if price is gonna want to go all the way lower. So, sorry guys. I don't know. I mean, there's lows here, obviously, but there's also highs here. So now we just backed off. What if just send this to prime up to take out these highs? One thing I'll say on the highs, at least, what we have is we have this run here that disrupted these highs here. Okay, and that 4-hour candle has turned into a huge wick. So there's a lot of money resting below here. That's all I gotta say, for sure. For sure. So this is very interesting. Price is fun. So back to the 5-minute chart. If I was buying, I would be very, very worried a little bit here, especially if you have stop losses here. I'll be worried about that, honestly. Yeah, I just want to see us keep moving with aggression. You guys thought it was gonna get chopped up and screwed today, like H-Pound. Well, he was wrong. Now let's see if your boy. I'm gonna try to hope for more prices. It's NFP. I think it's already done what it has to do on the upside, and it might just keep dropping aggressively. That's what I'm seeing here now. We need to keep seeing aggression lower, though. We don't need to see any strength from bulls here. We need to see them just constantly pound them lower and lower, just smash their heads in. There's definitely liquidity resting here. For sure. And then there's a lot of liquidity, of course, resting below here and further beyond. So just keep watching. This doesn't look good for bulls, I'll tell you that. Again, I'd rather not see the market come outside the 5-minute fair value gap. It can, but I'd rather not see that. I want to see them constantly pound the bulls. Anyone that's trying to buy, just get them out of there. Just get them out of there, coach. That's what I want to see. I'm starving. Just get them out of there. That's what I want to see. That forward counter turns a huge wick. See them constantly pound them. They're wasting a little bit of time here. I don't like that. So a little bit of time. See, we have this huge fair value gap here. Price could spike into that. Still watching this carefully. This could still turn around and go bullish. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. But I'd rather see them pound the bulls. Because again, this fair value gap still held price. See that? On the 5-minute chart. It didn't really close outside of it. And it looks like it wants to turn around a little bit here. So watching this fair value gap here to see if this SIBI here, if this wants to maintain price and drop it slower. That's what I want to see. Hire some more. Okay. I think that's one more leg lower. Look at a 5-second chart. See how those lows are at the bottom? I don't know if we want a base like that. I think they'll take those lows out. Look at that 5-second chart to our right. I just think those lows are too smooth, in my opinion. So we have an interesting 5-minute fair value gap that's formed right here. And these lows right here, they don't look safe in my opinion. If we're just looking at a 5-second chart, this just looks like too smooth. I think they still come to collect more. Okay, watch these highs here. Again, on the 5-minute chart, we have this fair value gap here. So high time frame is stronger, so it's probably once runs to higher time frame fair value gap. If it doesn't run up in here, we are gonna scream lower. It doesn't run up in this fair value gap up here, it's gonna scream lower. I think it should do it, but yeah, these lows, I told you, they're too clean on the right. 5-second chart, they're gonna take it. So if this was even a higher time frame, right? When you see stuff like this, they're in jeopardy. You don't want to be looking at this as a nice base. Like, oh yeah, price starting to move. And when it's too smooth, they're gonna come take it because the average trader sees this as support. So they're gonna put a stop loss here, or they're gonna even try and buy when price gets here because they think it's a significant area. Price is gonna slice through it. Wow, interesting stuff here. Wow, you guys are witnessing this live. Oh, interesting. I like doing this in front of you. It's just fun. So at this point, I can take them off table. Take them off table here. Let me buy 2. I'm just gonna buy it. Take half off. I think it goes lower, but I'm just taking my profits. NFP Friday. Let me not be greedy. You guys are already witnessing greatness in front of you again. From yours truly. Man, this thing has a lot of room to go. In my opinion, it's gonna keep flying. That's just how I see it. Let me pull up profit. Can't get too excited. I think this thing keeps melting, dude. I think it's going for all those lows. That is some damage. If it does this, this is definitely a target right here. Bro, I should have only taken out 1 contract at this point. Wow, you guys are seeing this stuff live, bro. On the day I was just like, I was just pressing buttons initially. I really was. Crazy work. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this one. It's just nice to watch, you know. This is why I like trading. It's just fun. You get to see how price just moves. Look at this fair value gap to the right here. Watch that push price aggressively lower. All right, it's sick. We already did our thing within this new daily opening gap, high and low. I don't think it needs to necessarily come back in there and do anything crazy. But ask yourself, where would you have gotten in here? If you're just looking at 5-minute chart, this is why I trade a second chart. Where's the entry for you? Nowhere. But you see how this up close candle, I mentioned how that, I wanted to see if that could hold price on 5-minute chart. If you look right here. And we did trade in there, but I did get out early and incur the loss. price use that levels to drop. Anyways, let's watch this new daily opening gap highs here. See. It's crazy stuff here. So trading is just, you gotta be fluid, right? Because initially, it's a huge stop loss. I'll put it over there. What are we taking? Let me see. We might just get out this trade up here with you guys. 7 o'clock lows. Yes, it's gonna be a huge pullback. Okay, I'm gonna get out this trade. Looks like I'm gonna get out soon. Let me do this. Put a stop loss in. Just in case it wants to drop even lower. I want to witness that too. Put a stop loss right here. If it goes there, we're done for the day. But that was nice, guys. I was just gonna get beat up there. I told you guys I can if I don't mind taking little cuts. I shouldn't do it. Honestly, it's somewhat of a bad habit. So I'm gonna learn to just use demos when I feel like I just want to click buttons. But I already knew, like, to me it's nothing. Like I'll get the price. I'll get the trade right back, the money right back. If I take a loss, that's just the mindset I have. Like, I know how to get it back. I'm all over the lower time frame, so give me a setup. Okay, it's gonna give me a setup. If I'm being real, I use the 1 minute chart to put a stop loss, but I don't care. If it knocks me out, knocks me out. It's probably gonna knock me out here. Like, I'd rather have my stop loss up here, but you guys already saw a nice trade take place. So it's Friday. I'm just gonna go home with this stub. And that stop loss already it's gonna get hit. All right, guys. Well, hope you listen. NFP week. So because I took those earlier losses, you can call it the thumb loss. Just trading because I just felt like it. Didn't really make nothing crazy today. Well, 630 is not bad, right? And then this other account, see, 700 something to 1300. Luckily for Top Step, I don't want to trade this account because if I did, that would have been 10 contracts for sure. I would have made way more money. But I'm not trading this account. I already pulled out. I asked for a payout, so let's see how that goes. So I just don't want to touch this because I think if you touch it when your payout is still being processed, it can affect how much money you make or how much money they actually approve. So I just didn't want to touch it or disrupt it. But trading these two accounts here, you can see it's still profitable day on the NFP. This whole week is very profitable. We're gonna break down the trade. I know. I love it. I love it. You guys witnessed that again. So 6:30. And again, your mentors are not doing this. It is what it is. They might talk about things in advance, talk about things, not in advance. They could talk about in advance on a very high level. They're not going to show you actually pressing the button. And they can talk about stuff in hindsight, which anyone can do. But to actually press the button in front of you, take a few losses and still get it back, not giving a fuck. Hey, on NFP week on a Friday, you got to respect that. So it's all free knowledge, free game. So we're going to talk about this, right? Let's talk about this. Again, all those accounts that showed you there from Top Step, $150,000 funded accounts. So in total, you saw $450K in a funded account. That's pretty much what you're looking at. And I'm also funded with Apex, $250,000 on that account. If I just talk my shit a little bit, but on that account, we made 1,300 today, so nothing crazy. That account was at 256,000. So so much details. Point is, with Apex, I passed the 250K challenge there, and right now that account's in total up about 6,000. Well, this is pretty much about $6,000. That's where the account is right now. Okay, so let's go into the details of this. First of all, why was I trying to get short? One, I recognize that there is a potential that 4-hour candle could just easily turn to a huge wick. So first, let's go to that 4-hour chart. I'm gonna ring it in here. And also, I'm sure why I got out. That's important too. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Put it right here. Okay. So 4-hour chart, look to your right. Okay. What you want to do, this is the key here. Whatever you're trading, in terms of anticipation, pay attention to when that candle is about to close. And then ask yourself, how is it interacting with PDA rates? What are PDA rates? The fair value gaps, the order blocks. Is it showing signs that wants to get rejected? So this fair value gap was here. This is called out in advance. I showed you guys this. And I said, I saw this candle so bullish. And I said, if it closes outside of this, then we're going to look for buys. So automatically, right, if I'm talking to myself here, all the buys I took were really stupid. And I told you I just press the buttons. They're really stupid, being honest, because there's no confirmation. Now, that's number one. So we had this huge candle here that was fully bullish before. And my criteria for buying was, again, if we were to have a candle close above here. If I'm being honest with you as well, it still was like a good buy because it just dropped into this 4-hour. Look at this level here, volume imbalance. And it could now, after this, I don't see this on bulls, it could just touch here and then make its way higher. Because a lot of traders are going to see this as a wick and put a stop loss here and trust that sales are going to continue going. That's just a side note. I still like the fact that we traded down here. This could still push price higher, just so you know. The reason I got to trade, like, look at all this money, look at all this price action here. As much as price could run through it, it's going to be way harder. When you see all this going on, back and forth, time spent here, the algorithm just accumulating price, going back and forth, you don't kind of want to fight all of that, right? And then, for being real, let's go to 1-hour chart too. Right, we have this order block right here. We have this 1-hour fair value gap here. Like this right here, this drop here could be the move to take us higher. It really can be. If I'm being real with you, that's probably what's going to happen. I'm looking on a lower time frame here. I mean, it looks good. If I was to take a trade, my stop loss would be I'll take a trade right now. I'll be in buys right now. If I'm being real. So just on a side note, I'm going to mark up where my buys would be if I was to take a trade right now. I'm not going to take it. I'm done for the week. But you see this 10-second chart? I'll put my stop loss right below here, personally, and see if price wants to go all the way higher. So let me draw that out here. This is how it look for me. Maybe it'll come down a little bit more first, but it doesn't have to do that. So if I was just getting right here as I'm speaking to you guys, it'd be a huge stop loss though. This would be my entry. If anything, I think it come down more first though, so maybe like 2080. But I'll get it right here. An expectation that we can make our way all the way back up. Like, I mean, all the way back up. I just don't have the mental capital to do this right now. I don't really care to be in this. I already had a big win. Y'all saw that happen, but somebody, listen, it's not an invitation to press a button, by the way. This is not an invitation at all. Again, this is everything. It's on the demo. I'm not giving any financial advice. I'm just talking about what I want to see. Price, action. Again, I wouldn't be trading off any information that's spilling out of my mouth. Okay? Should look good as fuck though. Happy birthday, young man. I definitely wouldn't do that too. I actually wouldn't do this actually because I looked right now on S&P 500. S&P 500 did not. So NASDAQ around these highs. S&P 500 did not. So that's a problem. But again, if I was, yeah, this probably gonna ran out. That's why I said don't press the button on this. I'm not pressing the button on this at all. Watch these lows probably get smashed here. Probably will. But if I was in buys, I would not want to see it go below here. If it does that, then yeah. Interesting. See, we're hanging right at 4-hour level. So I like how price actually stopped there. This guy should push price higher now. You could. Let me not get sidetracked. Let's focus on what I was breaking down here. Sorry about that. So, when you just trade these lower time frames, it's so easy to get distracted because you see moves every day. Oh, I mean, it's happening all over the charts. So anyway, this 4-hour candle here. Let's focus. Sorry about that. This 4-hour candle here ran all the way higher. And I said if it wants to be bullish, I want to see it close above here. It did not do that. And I started seeing it break it down. So let's go on the 1-hour chart. Take a step by step. 1-hour chart. Okay. This 1-hour candle, notice how it still is within this fair value gap here, right? So in my mind, it still has the potential to take price lower. Even though it's a strong close higher, we still haven't had the 4-hour candle close higher. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. On a 15-minute time frame, what I started to see was this. I was looking at this fair value gap here. Let's draw this out. Okay, this thing's probably gonna drop more. It's not gonna be a fan. So 15-minute time from here. All right, I saw price has pretty much fully closed that in. We kind of created a swing high. And then on the 5-minute chart, I was looking at this up close candle. So, okay, price, I want to see price respect that and then potentially drop us lower. And you saw me getting sales, then I got out because it kind of spiked above it. If I trade on the 5-minute chart only, I'll probably put my stop loss here. I trade on the second charts. So I'm watching what's happening there. Anywho, we trade into this 5-minute level here. And then when we started wicking back again, I felt a little bit more confident. Okay, this actually might hold. That's why I still got back into that trade. Let's go on the 1-minute chart. There's nothing really there on the 1-minute chart except for look at this fair value gap right here. Bang. So if you're trying on a 1-minute chart, this is a nice fair value gap entry for a sell-off. You see what I told you guys that? So this right here, this SMT, this high got taken out here by NASDAQ. It not happen on S&P 500. That tells me it's gonna keep on moving lower. Actually, I wouldn't trade it though. As much as I want to, I just wouldn't trade it. So anyways, 1-minute chart, we trade into this fair value gap here. That drops price. Let's go into the 5-second chart, which is what I was watching as well in this area. Five-second chart. Okay. See how it looks a little bit more clear. I know it's harder to trade for a lot of people. But look at how when it does that wick up higher, all it did, because my stop loss I told you was above this breaker. And I saw price. I really didn't want to see it go above the breaker. So if I left my stop loss maybe about 1 tick above it, I'll be good. So all price did was really trade this. Look at this fair value gap here. Tied with this breaker on 5-second chart. Running up higher. Disrupting pools of liquidity. If you believe there's pools of liquidity on the 5-second chart. In my mind, every chart does the same shit. So it goes higher. Fair value up there. And then it starts dropping. And boom. So it creates this displacement. And once I got it right here, let me double check that. Okay, something. See how this thing doesn't mean I'm happy it happened later. What's going on here? Okay, cool. That's when I actually got in. This probably gonna keep dropping. It really is. More likely. I don't care. It's NFP. So you gotta fight the urge. I don't really have that much of an urge. Got what I told you. So much price back and forth that happened on the 4-hour chart that it's gonna be harder for price to run through. Okay, so look where I got in. So you see here, this is when I got into sales initially, right? And then I have my stop loss getting above this break. I know it's hard to see. Let's kind of draw this out. All right, time frame. Okay, so this is the 5-second chart. this point, I'm just going to delete everything on the chart because I don't care for now. Get it right back. A little more. Cool. So if we're looking at it again, look up here. This is where I got initially. I told you how my stop loss above here, around 5-second chart. And then what does price do? It goes right there. And then it just went literally to the T, to high of this, and then breaks down. But you see I got out right there. Then I saw price break down. Then as price is going up here, so it's going to drop again. So I got some sales. Nothing wrong with that. But what price wanted to do first was, again, run out these highs and run to a pool of liquidity. So that's a model right there. When you see a pool of liquidity, a high, and a fair value gap, you want to see this price want to run into there, take out the highs. But this, it kills two birds with one stone. Takes out the highs, then runs into a level of inefficiency, and drops. Same thing here. We have highs here. Price runs higher. This is fair value gap. Then it decides to displace. So that's why I got into sales here, and the rest was history. Beautiful trade. So this was like a how many point run? From 2184 all the way to 20. Call it 39, right? So that's like 145 point move. Yeah, about 145 point move. So very, very solid day. And price here looks like it wants to keep breaking down. If I'm being real with you, these lows are in jeopardy for sure. And the question is, how low can it go? You see how this looks? You think these lows are going to stay in place? See this fair value gap here? Could be used for a short right here. Sell price lower. If I was to short this thing, which I won't, because I just looked at the S&P 500. S&P 500 actually around these lows. So all this SMT I'm seeing, I don't like it. S&P 500 around these lows. So this fair value gap might just be irrelevant. But let's just see if that wants to hold. Nothing on the line, just watching price. But just know there's an SMT that occurred. S&P 500 just around these lows. So when that happens, I expect more of a meaningful retracement. But if price really bearish, this could definitely hold off and then drop price. Looks like it's going to hold off here and drop price aggressively. So now I'm just studying. I'm not pressing any further buttons, but it's probably going to drop lower again. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Should we get in one contract? Just one, just to kind of see, fill out price? Should we just do it? Some of you are like, yeah, let's do it. I'm not doing shit. I've done my job today. What have you done? What have you done for me lately? I'm not pressing shit. Well, I would like to just see this for a study and this drop price. If it doesn't, the context is this low here already got ran out by S&P, while NASDAQ fell short of it. I still think it's there in the cards, looking at its 50-minute chart. But I think that the current intraday lows on charts are on the board to get ran out. That'll put us at 19,977.50. We see all the time spending it here. It's not really wanting to move. After an SMT, problem. You see that? There's a push. You see price wants to move out. Still in the area. That could be a drop here. If anything, it should drop now. It should drop now, if anything. Yeah, it should drop now. That should be enough to drop price. If it goes back above these highs, and that's not, I'm just comparing both 10-second charts. This move here, not seen on the S&P, so This could drop price lower. Imagine having a stop loss just right above here and to run out intraday lows. So that'll look like this if we're to be in this trade. Hypothetical. So you get it right here. Stop loss will be right here. And you're targeting the current I would not be in this trade, bro. Look at S&P. Anyways, if you're to be in this trade, with all the SMT that's going on, this is where it's hard. There's just a study here. It's a study. I will not be in this trade at all. Just a study. 75-point run. Let's see if we can get that. Based on a 10-second chart. The targets I have are from our current intraday lows. Again, keep in mind. Yeah, okay, it's not bad. I'm not pressing the button. I'm not secretly pressing by any of my accounts either. I'm just watching this. Knowing that the lows there, this is a study, the lows to the left have already been ran out on the S&P 500. So the question is, let's see how price reacts, right? Is it just going to drop lower, or are we going to have a deeper retracement? You see that? That's exactly why when you see those little kinks in price, when your correlated asset does one thing, the other doesn't, you can expect a deeper retracement if it wants to keep going lower. Look at that. So I've been stopped out if I did anything stupid there. All right. Anyways, guys, I'm going to close one out. Hope you guys learned something. Listen, put your notifications on. Like, subscribe, bro. Like, we're only going to the top. Every single day this week has been a winning day. You guys have seen me, again, pass 3 challenges, all online. Ran up these accounts again for summary. I'm just showing you guys this for now. I'm going to try to stop because I'm going to have so much proof of just calling what price is doing. Right? But you can see, again, today, $700 on this account. Profit. This account here, we're at, $650, $630. So in total, we had $3,000 in profit. This all happened this week. So $3,000 in profit. Total. 26, almost 2,700 profits. That's a total of 5,700. And this one account here, 8,000. So about $14,000, $15,000 in a week. And we're not even including, if we're including my Apex account, another 6,000 to that. It's 21,000 a week. So, it's pretty clear. My goal is just keep on calling price. See if we can get you guys better reading price action and duplicate what I'm doing here. There's nothing but just experience, just watching price do the same thing over and over, understanding when you shouldn't be trying to trade a fair value gap because the correlated pair right around these lows, this one failed to do so. So when you see a fair value gap like this, as much as it looks enticing, you can't expect it to maybe get disrupted and for price to retrace a little bit deeper. I'm not saying it won't smash these lows. We just got to be more careful. All right? Anyways, guys, you tell me if that looked like magic today. This NFP week, by the way. Markets were kind of tight here. You guys saw the outcome here first. So I'll put my drawings back on my chart. Come back, drawings. Oh man, my drawings are gone now. Oh, good stuff. All right, so good. I'm just talking shit right now. Where is this? Oh, this, wow, such a nice trade. Let me take a screenshot. Oh, but anyways, I almost got this stuff I have to you guys, but the PowerPoint I had about 1,000 plus pictures of trades. This is the second time it's happened. So typically when I take a trade, I take a screenshot, put it into a PowerPoint slide. I had about 1,000 plus slides on one PowerPoint folder or PowerPoint, and it got something happened where I guess the file got corrupted, and I'm saving it on OneDrive. So something happened there where it got corrupted. So I was kind of really deflated because I couldn't really open the file again. I got from Microsoft; they couldn't help me. So I did a remake. Took a lot of work. Now we're at almost 800 slides. And yesterday, when you saw my disruption happen on my computer, that PowerPoint got corrupted as well. So I don't know what the hell is going on. So now all of the pictures I had for the year, trades I've taken, screenshots of market entry, fair value gaps, all that is gone. Okay, so if you guys know a solution, again, this file was stored on OneDrive, still stored on OneDrive, but for some reason it cannot open the file. It says it's corrupted, it needs to be repaired. So if anyone knows how to fix that, please let me know, because this is crazy. I've lost so much data just fucking with Microsoft and OneDrive. That shit is dumb. Anyways, until I'll be a colossal trader. Channel. Keep watching the channel. Don't keep going up here. Wait, this. Let's put a screenshot of this. I don't know where I'm gonna put this because my folder's fucking corrupt. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.